without further wait, here's the Lugia, and we can see that it's been graded a 7. Hello everyone, I have an update from my previous video on how PSA has graded my first edition Neo Genesis Lugia. For those of you that are unaware, I had a first edition Lugia that was graded through HGA. I had a 8.5. This was done some years ago. I want to say about 4 or 5 years ago. I taken it out of the acrylic case, and here in this box, I have the PSA graded Lugia. I got it back. So I'm going to go over the grade that I got from PSA, and you can compare and see whether you feel that PSA gave me a fair grade compared to what HGA had given me. And just a reminder for everyone out there, HGA is no longer grading trading cards at this time, so you can't submit anything through HGA. This is just a comparison on the HGA grade and what PSA gave me. And we can take a look and see the grade from HGA, and we can have a discussion on whether we think it's fair or not. So we can go ahead and unbox it. I had previously opened it up just to confirm everything was okay, and rebox it so you guys can take a peek on what it's the setup is. So invoice included, and we can see here the packaging. So bubble wrapped pretty well, and the top and bottom are exposed in the bubble wrap. Looks like it's just protected by this nice tight thick cardboard box. So pretty simple packaging from PSA. So without further wait, here's the Lugia, and we can see that it's been graded a 7. So a significant difference. So again, HGA had provided me a 8.5 grade. Looks like high marks on edges and centering. PSA though, down to a 7. So the major concern I had this card on this card that I knew where the quality might be concerning are some of the horizontal etches that are on the card. Hopefully you can see it here. And you can also see it in my previous video as well. But there are some, looks like print error horizontal scratches on the card. And I figured that would be a concern as well, but I'm not sure how much of a grade knock that it would get. And there could be other things with the card as well that obviously affects grading, but quite a significant difference down to a 7. I was hoping to get at least an 8 on this Lugia. Again, this first edition Neo Genesis Lugia, hoping for an 8. So curious what everyone's experience is out there with PSA, whether this makes sense for a grade from them, whether you think this is a 7 card. Again, I'm very new to this. I don't buy these. These cards were mine from when I was a kid, and I'm just taking the opportunity to see what kind of grades I can get out of some of my higher quality cards. I'm still waiting on some of the other ones. So I had sent PSA through a slower service some of my other HGA rated cards. So I'm waiting on a couple of Neo Genesis Typhlosions and Raikus. So we'll see how those kind of work out. But yeah, let me know in the comments whether you think a 7 is a fair grade here. Whether that makes, you've seen that types of discrepancies from other rating companies like HGA from one card to another. If I could throw another theory out there, let me know whether you think this has anything to do with population control as well. I'm curious whether PSA checks their population list and wonders whether to give ratings according to what they think is out there. So might be a little bit of a conspiracy theory, but you can go ahead and let me know whether that might affect anything. If grades might have been too generous at one point in the past, and now there's more scrutiny, or maybe the other way around. So look out for my next video on my other cards that have come in. So now that this is graded, I might have to wait a little bit because PSA extended their wait times. So we'll see how these cards turn out from PSA, and I'll go ahead and get a video on all those. But disappointed in this Lugia. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Whether you think that 7's fair. So yeah, let me know what you guys think.